Bird. Birds have feathers. Occasionally, it is important to replenish the feathers of the pelican. And that is why we are here.
Great Majesties, we ask that for his service and his fealty and his dedication and his plumage, to offer Maximilian the Zauberer elevation to our Order of the Pelican.
Herald, summon forth our most loyal Order of the Pelican.
Masters and mistresses of the Pelican, present yourselves before their majesties.
Okay. Okay. Just go right here.
Good masters and mistresses, is it your opinion that Maximilian is worthy of elevation into the Order of the Pelican?
Aye!
Call forth the candidate.
Fair Maximilian of Northwoods, present yourselves before their majesties.
Oh, hi! Woo, hey! Hi. Don't do that! What's that? What? Who's got the beer? Who got the beer? It's in the back, no, it's in the back, it's in the back. It's in the back.
Remove your hats!
Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry.
Salute!
Cadet family, assemble and advance!
Honor guard! Salute the dragon crown and dismiss!
Royal pair that will attest to Maximilian's courtesy and chivalry.
Good people of the Mid-Realm. When I was queen, I got to know this man before you. Not a whole lot, but we started a very good friendship that has lasted over 6 years. He's been on my rose tourney team every year, wherever it is, and even has still remained my friend, even when I had to call in 2 days before and say I'd broken my toe and I can't be there. I think he even still went that year, and I think he did. But amongst the wonderful things that he does that makes him deserving of this, when he goes to any event, that even like at rose tourney, he is willing to give up his place on my team to let someone, even if it's a new person that's been there and doesn't have a team to be on, and he would come and say, may I let this person fight? Even if it means he's driven 6 hours from Michigan to Kentucky and wanted to do this, but he's willing to step aside. And to me, that just shows in every way why this is a more than just a thing for you. And
Is there a companion to Laurel that will test Maximilian's skills in the arts and sciences?
Hi, Maestra Dulcinea.
And I, Master Odo.
Many of you might know that Max is my son, our son. When he was just a little bitty boy, about 5 years old, I said, Max, my son, you come in all filthy. How are you gonna find a nice girl wanna marry you? You dress like this, you covered with filth. Look at him now, he looks pretty good. I say, Max, my son. When he was a little bitty boy, about 8 years old, I say, Max, my son, you gotta stop hitting the girls with sticks. You just gotta stop doing that. You need to come up with a way to charm the girls. His father said, dance. Girls like when you dance. He can dance. When he got to be a little bitty boy, about 14 years old, he was always late, never on time for anything. I say, Max, 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 how are you ever gonna find a nice girl, wanna marry you, you don't be there on time?
With that, the amount Actually, he learned these lessons from us very well. As you can see, he's put a lot of research into his very colorful persona. The man is one of the best horologists or timekeepers that I know of in the known world. And his dedication and studies in the art of dance know no equal. Your Majesties, I cannot commend him highly enough.
And he got a really nice girl.
Does there a member of the chivalry that will attest to Maximilian's service?
Majesty. People of the Mid-Realm, this man's heart is true, his purpose is noble, he is chivalrous to a fault, and he will give you good counsel. He has been and will be now. Up here.
Does there a member of the populace who would speak for Maximilian?
Aye, Your Majesty. I am Forester Padraig McCraigne, oath sworn to the Dragon Throne, and it's traditional that you speak very highly of someone coming into such high orders as Baron Max. I'm here to tell you I didn't like him the first time I met him. I didn't like him much after that for a long time. But I found this man to be extremely dedicated to the service and the populace, not just of the barony of Northwoods, not just of the region of Penamere, but everywhere. A lot of folks don't know it, but when I was the regional archery marshal, I had occasion to look up the marshals. And at that time, Max was a marshal in everything. Your Majesty, I cannot speak more highly of this man. We had a rocky start, but I count him as one of my best friends in the society at this day. And I think he is a worthy candidate to become a member of the Order of Pelican. Max?
Is there another member of the populace who would speak for Maximilian?
I would speak for Maximilian, Your Majesty. Those that know me, I promise I'll be brief. I'm Sergeant Eginolf of the Red Company. But when I met Maximilian, I got nothing. When I met Maximilian, I learned, the first thing I learned about him was that he is a champion of the art society. I met him approximately 11 days ago this month at a regional dance practice. Wearing my flannel shirt and my I didn't know they had the cool clothes to wear for this thing. Over the course of time, I got to know His Excellency better. He has become one of my many mentors. I would not be as well versed in the society as I am today without him assisting and schooling me in my protocol and things like that. Some nice conversations we had in this camp. I can't say enough good things about him. Wherever there's work to be done, especially in the combat community, there's Max. He teaches class in Mackenzie. I'm sorry to say I've never taken that class. But I've been up there when he's been preparing for it in his camp. Like, what are you doing? I'm ready to set up class. He's a dedicated individual. Obviously, people have said way more than I can possibly say about him. I don't care what group he is asked to join. That group will be enhanced by his presence.
Thank you. Maximilian, right mindful of your service to society and responsive to the wishes of these your peers, we are resolved to create you a master of the Pelican, which creature will nourish her young, when necessary, with the blood from her own breast, and therefore has been chosen as the most appropriate symbol of service to our society. Therefore, will you give us your word to continue to fulfill the requirements set forth for the governance of this order as you most surely have till now? Will you increase your labors nobly, increase your talents as befits one of your rank, and seek to disseminate your talents and abilities throughout the society? Do you promise to train any dependents you may have to serve as you have served? Is there a medallion? Take from our hands this symbol of nobility and token of esteem. Wear it proudly that all may recognize your service as we have acknowledged it this day. Is there a cloak?
Aye.
Wear this cloak as an outward token of your new station.
des Mittelreichs.
Der Krone des Mittelreichs.
Zu dienen der Krone.
Zu dienen der Krone.
In allen Dingen.
In allen Dingen.
Zu besinnen mich.
Zu besinnen mich.
Der Höflichkeit und Güte.
Der Höflichkeit und Güte.
Zu erheben.
Zu heben.
Das Rechte.
Das Rechte.
Über den Eigenwollen.
Über den Eigenwollen.
Zu arbeiten.
Zu arbeiten.
Fürs Gemeinwohl.
Fürs Gemeinwohl.
Zu bereichern.
Zu bereichern.
Königreich und Gesellschaft.
Königreich und Gesellschaft.
Dass sie blühen und wachsen mögen.
Dass sie blühen und wachsen mögen.
Und wert zu sein.
Und wert zu sein. Der Titel Pelican.
Dessen bei meiner Ehre.
Dessen bei meinen Ehren, meiner Herzen und meiner Hand. Gelobe ich Maximilian der Zauberer.
This do we hear and shall never forget. Service with honor, and oath breaking with justice.
Our master, Maximilian!
You have our leave to go.